Hey Don, do you want to hear a bedtime story?
Sure, but why don't we have one read to us?
Okay, let's do
Did
it.
someone say they wanted to hear a bedtime story?
We?
Are you French?
We?
Well then, it's time to hear a story. How about where the wild things are?
I love this part.
He loves this.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. I always like fans. All right. Where the wild things are.
What's your name?
My name? I don't have a name.
Okay.
You don't have a name.
I don't have a name, no.
Okay.
I don't have a name.
She must. Okay.
I was never given a name. Anyway,
You're shaking the camera.
on we go, on with the story. Where the wild things are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. Exciting. We're going to skip all this mumbo jumbo and right ahead to the story. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another.
He's chasing the dog.
His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. No food. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all of their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all of the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Rumpus, look at that. Look, more of a wild rumpus.
Rumpus.
I like rumpus.
Silly
Did you
word.
hear a cough?
Very silly word, isn't it?
Yeah.
The rumpus. They're still having their rumpus.
And a ruckus. That's my favorite. Right there.
That's
Right
your
there.
favourite?
That one on the left.
Why is he your favourite?
Because,
He's got a striped shirt on.
yeah, and he's got lizard legs. Who's your favorite?
The one with the face?
Yeah.
Alright then. Now stop, Max said, and the wild things set off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, far away across the world, he smelled the good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please, don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Now, time for bed, wild things.
Tuck us in.
All right.
Tuck us in. She's gonna tuck us in. It's bedtime. Okay.
How about you tuck yourselves in?
No.
Oh, but wild things can tuck themselves in.
I'll eat you.
Then you'll go to bed without any food and
Ah!